What do you want to hear? We've got plenty of time together. When you walk on the streets in London, be careful of those lip-pressing, hat-wearing, emotionless passers-by. They're stuffy, stupid, lack of imagination, and Oops. No offense. The vision of men and women has been blinded for too long. They succumb to the vulgar circumstances, and I will bring them back into the arms of life with dreams. No, this one is too small. Oh no. My art in Hyde Park is going to be nothing but splashes of paint.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The vision of men and women has been blinded for too long. They succumb to the vulgar circumstances, and I will bring them back into the arms of life with dreams. No, this one is too small.
You're saying we're in 2007? Do you know the storm?
Is that how you call it? We call it the emanation. The tide of pneuma is pouring down from above and converging. It would raise as a tsunami and break the world of matters where darkness abounds.
I don't understand.
This shouldn't be hard for you to understand. You are also a real number. I am 37. What's your number?
I'm 13.
No. I'm asking your number. The scripture says only the people who are still in search of their essences would identify themselves by a combination of meaningless phonetic symbols. Well, so you don't know your number yet. Just like Sophia.
Have you seen my companions?
Yes. Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number?
What?
Integers are the living example of virtues. Fractions can be understood through specific means. Irrational numbers are the free spirits, while imaginary numbers are the existence which doesn't belong to this dimension of the number axis. Which one are you looking for?
I'll ask something else instead. What is this place?
Island.
What island?
Have you seen another island?
Maybe another question. Did a biographer named Erd visit here before, in 1999?
1999? Oh, 1999. 1999 is a lovely, centered triangular number. But I believe this number has been abused in the Doomsday stories. I mean, people are too invested in its meaning. In fact, 1999 is nothing special compared to 1991 and 1993. However, 999 is a brilliant number. It is a Capricorn number, a palindromic number, and the largest three-digit natural number.
Sorry to interrupt, but I only meant to ask about Erd the biographer. She'd been here on this island and written a travel note called Roaming in Aperon. Does the name or the book ring a bell?
I am sorry. I have no idea about the fragments of matters you're talking about.
Fragments of matters?
Help! Somebody help!
Captain, you should go. This apple's arm has...
No! Mr. Apple, stay with me for a little longer. Piss off! Shush! You wicked dolphins! Mr. Apple is not your breakfast, nor are my records. Huh? Isn't that Vertin? Vertin! Are you done with the standing and staring? Come give us a hand!
Don't look at me! I'm not the one you saw on the wanted list!
There will be some differences between theory and practice.
I can also put my enemy's wishes in my own way.
Let the show begin!
Fine.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Illusion is nothing.
Oh, you deserve it.
a ravishing rainbow.
It's gonna break. It's gonna break. Made it to your mind?
Affirmative.
Hilarious.
White? Or say, all
You
colours?
provoked me!
Be careful, young man.
Fine.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Oh, you deserve it.
Be careful, young man.
Whoa! Like a fountain.
Let the show begin.
I hear your wish. No more wishes to me.
Huh!
There's my water.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
This shall be my...
The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground.
Thy ending is destined! Enough!
Be careful, young man.
Let the show begin!
Affirmative.
Whoa! Like a fountain!
Enough!
Extraction of the ring.
No more wishes to me!
Ha! That's what you've got!
Huh? I'm sorry.
Thank God you were here, Vertin. Mr. Apple and I were this close to being made a stargazy pie by these clever bastards and served to the dinner table.
You've also been incredibly helpful, Regulus.
Is that so? Like how?
You rebuild my confidence in communicating with people. Have you seen Sonetta and the others?
No, I woke up on a dolphin's back. Thought they had saved my life at first and was quite grateful to them, but the next moment they just started all the beating and biting.
They think you are an irrational number. That's why they bit you.
Whoa! This little lady made me jump. Vertin, who is this long-haired stranger?
Timekeeper. Thank goodness you are all safe and sound. Lilia's on her way. Now we only need to find the captain and his team members.
Sonetto, these people are...
They are the Apuron believers. They lent us a helping hand after the ship went down.
Not at all. An integer is under an obligation to help his kind. Miss Sonetto, have you found your friends?
Yes, only the members of the Razor Squad are still missing. They also belong to the St. Pavlov Foundation like we do.
Imaginary numbers are not of our concern.
Imaginary numbers?
You should not linger here if you have already found your lost friends. We will provide a boat for you to leave. Our school of thought does not accommodate uninvited guests.
Wait! We have something to...
What if we know about the emanation? We are the investigators from St. Pavlov Foundation. We are glad to share the information about the storm, or the emanation. Please grant us entry to this island so that we can share them.
Timekeeper?
I'll explain to you later. Trust me. Please, Sonetto.
Come this way. We will talk. However, only integers and fractions are welcomed here. No irrational number is allowed on this island. Throw her into the sea.
Huh? Wait! Now hold on a second. I said hold!
check my calculation. A trouble zone. Rational. It could be found. A trouble zone. Perfect argument. Welcome to the world of numbers. Intersect and divide. Check my calculation. Rational. The final demonstration. The final demonstration. Given that. Welcome to the world of numbers. Time to check my calculation. Perfect argument. Given that. Intersect and divide.
You still look confused. I know, darling. You haven't even vomited up the mouthfuls of seawater you ingested deep into your stomach. Just relax and lie where you are. You don't have to get back on your feet right away. Usually, yes. Usually, when those drunkards and patients wake up from a coma, just like you do right now, they only have 2 questions. The first one will help you find out the name of the land you are lying on. And the other will help you calibrate that bizarre watch on your wrist. All right, now it's finally the right time to make things clear. Open your mouth and throw up whatever you have. Seawater, questions, just get them all out. Right here. Oh, darling, it's an honor to be your first question and the one haunting your mind. But I'm going to let you down, I'm afraid. I don't have any breathtaking stories to tell, just one simple fact after another. You know, the most popular topic among women my age is the healthy oatmeal our teeth can barely handle. Luckily, my ears are more reliable than my teeth. I can still nag like I always do, answer questions to my knowledge, and have a little chit-chat with you sometimes. So, to summarize it, just consider me a kind-hearted chatterbox. Ah, finally a question about yourself. In front of you is a boundless sea. All you can see, besides the beach you are lying on, is water, water, and water. A cry for help will be drowned out by the waves, and even the strongest legs are tied to the ground here, and cannot break free. See? There's no way to leave, but it's a good opportunity to have an island tour. The locals have good manners, so I think you can ask them to show you around. That's at least better than just goofing off. Not even you can avoid asking this question. But a kind-hearted soul already told you that time is moving forward as it used to be, step by step. So the time is the year 2007. Yes, time is back on the right track, going where it's supposed to be. Raindrops literally drop again, and no one goes back to the past anymore. Well, some miss the good old days, though. Oh, you still doubt it, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. Don't get me wrong, I'm on your side. After all the hard times I've experienced, if anyone told me that my life was just a boring dream, one neither good nor bad, I would throw a shoe at them. I can tell you are being burned by anxiety. But to find the time you want, we need to comb through the situation, like how you do with your hair. Time is like a soccer court, and now it has been divided into many pieces. On the largest piece stands the white chocolate card. Yes, the last good days of the 20th century. The gentlemen are still growing handlebar mustaches, and the ladies have not yet flattened the curves on their bodies. New money buys one art piece after another to show off their good taste. They don't even mind turning their homes into museums. A cafe named San Marco officially opens, gathering the most outstanding intellectuals and writers of the time. They talk and laugh there as if nothing could stand in their way. Then the cafe receives a neurologist whose briefcase carries the interpretation of dreams, and celluloid film and projectors become a new means of expression for artists. At this point, helmets remain intact in the warehouse. Gauze only works in hospitals. Bullets only fly in the firing range, and the flame that swallows lives is not even lit. But soon enough, the young people who swore to retrieve their homeland will take up daggers and guns to fulfill their oath. Buildings will shake like a leaf, and rocks will fall off and hit the walls. Screams will try to break free from people's throats. And at that moment, a clip will be loaded secretly in the name of supreme honor. The golden age is about to end. A vortex of blood is already swirling in the river of time, waiting to devour everything that passes by. When that actually happens, all the beautiful curves derived from nature, the B-shaped brooches, the punch, the eiderdown duvets, everything will be destroyed, leaving only an insurance contract behind. And it doesn't even work. Even this cafe will be smashed into concrete pieces. See? We have combed the hair now. Everything I just talked about is the time you want. You wouldn't buy the nonsense about the fairness of time when you reach my age. It actually feels different between those who keep their eyes shut and those who keep theirs open. Likewise, those who kill never share the same feeling with those who are killed. This is also true between those who have enough food to eat and those who are starving. All right, that's it. I've talked enough. Now get up, darling, and brush the sand off yourself. Trust me, you will find your own answer to this era.
Yes, all is well. Those dolphins sent us to the other side of the currents. And one more thing, Captain, and I'm asking this with no ill intention. May I know your lineage? Thank you. I wish your next mission would be trouble-free too. The members of the Razor Squad are all humans.
It's clear then. Real numbers refer to arcanists, and imaginary numbers mean humans.
Then what is the rest of this nonsense?
Sonetto, Vertin, and this apple are integers.
While Miss Lilia and I are fractions.
Don't bother asking. I'm pure blood.
This apple is also made of pure apple juice.
I only consume 1.5 volt DC.
So it's not determined by our lineage, or Regulus would have been an integer too.
So why on earth am I the irrational number? Why only me? Unfair. I demand the ruling to be changed.
Shut up. We grappled hard to get you on this island. So you have no choice but to stay in the worst guest room.
Do you call this a guest room? A cell, more like?
Perhaps this piece of news will cheer you up. We are prisoners in the world, and our body is the cage of the soul.
Oh, cut me a break. Might as well play us some rock music.
Seems the residents on this island venerate integer numbers. And irrational numbers, or the non-terminating, non-repeating decimals, cannot be represented as the ratio of two integers, hence they are discriminated.
No, no, no! Who are they to judge and decide me to be the irrational number? I was the only person who didn't cause any damage to the Foundation in the previous protest! Oh, why do I get to have the worst of both worlds?
I've requested information from Ms. Moisson about Apiron, but it will take some time for the files to come in. The captain of the Razor's Special Operations Squad told me this might be a settlement of a group of Arcanists who have been long cut off from the world. Unlike other unregistered Arcanists, these people chose not to live alongside the humans. They still lead an ancient Arcanist way of life and follow the old customs. We must be meticulous when getting in touch with them.
But they used modern mathematical terms. And that girl talked about Caprica. He was an Indian mathematician active in the first half of the 20th century. I think they are not living in complete isolation. They are still in contact with the outside world. This place wouldn't be affected by the storm, just like the Elitiao base, Foundation headquarters, and my suitcase. The travel notes in 1999, Manus Vindictae showing up in Elitiao's base, the storm, or emanation, they must be somehow connected. And we'll find our answer here, I think.
Very energetic, Capitan. By the way, how come nobody's here to welcome us? They wouldn't suddenly decide to detain us all just because we have an irrational number here, right?
I'm with you all the time. Six asked me to welcome you.
Oh, scared me again. What were you doing hiding in the corner?
Because it seemed you were in the middle of proving a conjecture. According to the scripture, disturbing others when they are giving proof of their arguments is as sinful as eating beans. I don't want to be bound to the rocks of the Caucasus Mountain and have vultures eat my eyes after my death.
Eating beans?
Eating beans is the sin of sins. The biggest, worst, and ugliest crime. People eating beans will never transmigrate. They deserve nothing but eternal punishment.
What? Are you serious? Is this rule only for soybeans? What about broad beans, snow peas, chickpeas? And what does it say about other bean-based products?
Beans are beans.
You're funny. This doesn't even make sense. By this logic, aren't the coffee drinkers going to rot in hell? I happen to have a box of coffee beans in my bag. If I put one coffee bean in my mouth, will the vulture get me right away?
No way!
Whoa, easy, mate. Do you want to get physical? This pirate is not scared of you. That's not fair! The critters are coming to your aid!
This is not good. We need to separate them.
just as what's been practiced countless times.
You can't see me.
My sword sharp.
Affirmative.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
An apple a day keeps the
Don't blink! Haven't you eaten? Fine.
Oh, I can't agree more. Affirmative.
Don't blink!
Extraction of the rainbow. White, or say, all colors.
Shit!
Verse for me.
Oh, I can't agree more.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
A ravishing rainbow.
I believe in you.
Хорошо.
Legna sereno intenso ad infinito.
A little trick.
It's alright.
Shit.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Depict the world I have never seen before.
The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground.
Don't blink.
Each moment, now night.
Ha! That's what you've got.
Huh? I'm sorry.
Let go! Let go! What are you, a dog? Oh, Vertin! Sonetto! Lilia! Get her off me!
Oh.
What is going on here? 37, let go of the guest's head. Now. Sorry that I'm late. I'm Sophia, the corrector of Apiron. I will take over from here.
Oh, finally! We have an ordinary person here.
Please, let's talk on the way to the outside.
We believe everything can be translated into numbers. Things are made up of numbers, and mathematics is the key to opening the gate of truth. It is like the fire that lifts us from the darkness. This world may decay in time, but numbers will transcend the limit placed for all other things in existence. And if one can take up the challenges and improve oneself with practice, they may clear their thoughts and find out. That is, to find out the number of their soul.
Oh, this is more like a place for proper conversations. Broad, open, as vast as the high seas.
Hold your horses, Miss Regulus. If you were to speak of consuming beans again, I will have no choice but to send you into the depths of the sea.
Fine. I haven't done anything yet.
Miss Sophia, could you please repeat all the taboos on the island? It was too dark in there. I didn't take them all down.
Worry not, Miss Sonetto. I have them all recorded.
One, abstain from beans. 2. Do not pick up what has fallen. 3. Touch not a white rooster. 4. Do not poke the fire with swords. 5. Do not jump over a crossbar. 6. Do not cut wood on a main road. 7. Do not enter the hall in new garments. Enter the hall from the right and leave from the left. 8. Do not keep swallows around your house. 9. Do not sleep on a grave. 10. Make the bed as soon as you wake up, leaving no imprint of your body.
What strange obsessions are these? Even the police in London would be less officious.
This is an archaic arcanist group we're dealing with. I assume they have their own reason for these.
But what else are we going to do if we can't pick up the things on the ground? Just let it rot? Oh, this doesn't even make sense.
You are indeed an irrational number.
Huh? What about me?
Though I can't identify the exact number of yours, it's never too hard to tell the number types. Like you are a very typical irrational number. Irrational numbers are disobedient, sometimes unreasonable, and they hardly play by any rules. Just like the non-terminating random numbers following its decimal. These numbers are the floating points, or the noises. People of this type are the random ones whose actions show no pattern whatsoever.
Disobedient, unreasonable, never play by the rules.
So that's what their judgment is based on.
Oh, she even gets the rock and roll part right.
Stop pulling my leg. This pirate will not so easily be defined. What about you? What's your number then?
I'm still learning. My time to reveal my number has not come yet.
Oh, you don't know? Well, I can help you with that. You are an irrational number 2. Ouch! What is this? A grape?
Huh. A perfect parabola.
Oh, Oh, it's you again. I won't be bettered in a fight this time.
"37? Shouldn't you be off preparing for the doctrinal meeting?"
Six asked me to take care of our guests.
But I'm usually the one who receives the guests. Engaging with strangers might be a little difficult for you.
There's no causal link in these two events. People always bother you with trifles only because you're fine with it.
Do not sleep on a grave, and do not cut wood on a main road. Idleness is the cause of the breakage of one's flesh and soul in the long journey of perfecting oneself. Those who have not yet found their numbers have even fewer excuses to be indolent. Besides, why would you place the head of a guest in your mouth?
She said she's going to eat beans.
That does not justify your action. Come to think of it, is she safe to bite if she had consumed the beans? Wouldn't that make you the bean eater as well?
The right way to deal with this is to throw the offenders into the sea. Let the Gorgon current take them and confine them in the ever-repeating circular motion. Oh yeah! This is the most optimal solution.
How come you didn't think of it? This is one of the most basic set problems.
Hello? Are we done with the chit-chatting? Conspiring to my face to throw me in the sea. Mind you, this pirate's tolerance has limits. Right in the bullseye. What? What's that look on your faces? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I didn't start this.
Regulus, did you just pick up the grape that 37 threw at you earlier from the ground? Did you just violate the rule of not to pick up what has fallen?
What?
Get down! Abraxas incoming! It will take the offenders with it!
A chicken's head and 2 snakes as a feet. What? What on earth is that?
This is not good. They seem dangerous. Regulus, come to my side.
You can't see me.
A sword shot.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Affirmative.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Oh.
Fine.
Haven't you eaten? Fine.
Oh, I can't agree more. Affirmative.
Oh.
Fine. An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Haven't you eaten?
I believe in you.
Wanna watch the aerial stunts?
Oh, I can't agree more.
Lenia sereno intenso ad infinito.
Oh.
White? Or say, all colors? Be careful, young man.
A sword sharp.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
And this gives power to thee.
The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground.
Haven't you eaten?
Depict the world I have never seen before.
Fine.
Each moment, now night.
ВДВ. Сколько побед! Хорошо.
Swallow my exhaust.
Right wing. She.
Be careful, young man.
I believe in you.
Affirmative. Oh, I can't agree more.
Sempre caro mi tu questa con cole.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Ravishing rainbow.
Haven't you eaten? Fine.
Affirmative.
Right wing.
Ravishing rainbow.
You found the right verse for me.
ВДВ. Сколько побед!
Oh, I can't agree more.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Swallow my exhaust.
Extraction of the rainbow.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second. Oh, I can't agree more.
The world I have never seen
The
before.
star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground. Which matters more, knowledge or strength?
Regulus!
Captain! I can't leave her alone. This apple shall follow her.
A toast to Regulus. To her ever-fighting spirit of breaking away from jails, no matter how many times she has been put behind bars.
Luckily, she didn't have any beans.
May her soul be cleansed in the dungeon. What a mess. Ena eftegramot mima, simatizate otan enosume dios semia.
Timekeeper, did you see that?
The arcane skills cast by the congregation on this island are very different from those we have seen. Mr. Apple is with Regulus. She won't be in danger for now. Let's follow Sophia.
We have wasted too much time on unnecessary matters. Miss Verton, this is the place you've journeyed to visit. The Hall of Apiron. This is where we share our knowledge of Numa, which is also the storm you've been referring to. Before you enter the Great Hall, please place your right palm on the stone and swear to it solemnly. I wish to be baptized in the water of Gnosis and be rid of the long darkness of ignorance. I ask my tongue to be taken, for it has spoken mindless words, and I shall stay silent for the truth. I choose to leave the fragments of matters behind me and enter the Great Hall of Forms as clean as a newborn. I swear to let matters stay in the world of matter and a form in the world of forms. I swear to reveal no secrets, or my heart shall be taken by the vulture, my body consumed in flames, my soul trapped in the endless wheel of birth. Now, knock 3 times on the stone. Put on these ceremonial dresses. That'll be all. Remember to enter the hall from the right and leave from the left. You are the humblest audience here, hence not allowed to speak. Please, stay quiet and keep the secrets you heard at heart. I will arrange your meeting with 6 after this.
No problem. Miss Sophia, could you give us some privacy?
Please, enjoy. I have nothing more to say.
Vertin, are we really going to do this? That oath we have to make to enter the hall sounds vicious.
To stay quiet and keep the secrets. It's similar to the training we once received. I can go inside on behalf of Timekeeper.
No, I'll come with you, Sonetto.
But
I can't sense any sign of arcane skill on this stone. The oath is more of a formality than a curse.
The warning is lifted then?
But when Sophia repaired the floor in front of us with her arcane skill, there's no fluctuation of arcane power either. I can't even sense the slightest signs. It's either a kind of arcane skills we're not able to detect, or the moment we stepped onto this island,
we've been trapped in a tremendous ritual. That's to say, any arcanum used on this island is only a part of this giant flow. We don't know where this flow is leading us. We know nothing about it. It's too perilous, Timekeeper.
I know, Sonetto. But as long as we obey their rules, we won't get into other trouble. The doctrine of the Apiron is to live in solitude and seek nothing but the truth. In fact, they've never been aggressive towards us.
I think of this differently. Think. the pure-blood arcanist community, the unknown arcanum power, and the obsession with certain knowledge or identity. Sound familiar?
Yet, we haven't spotted any traces of the Manus here.
Manus Vindictae is like the rat living in the gutter. I don't think they will let go such a favorable chance.
Which means we need to find out the truth.
I believe in Timekeeper.
I have zero interest in this meeting. I'll stay outside to keep a lookout. Take care.
I wish to be baptized in the water of Gnosis and be rid of the long darkness of ignorance.
I ask my tongue to be taken, for it has spoken mindless words, and I shall stay silent for the truth.
I choose to leave the fragments of matters behind me and enter the great hall of forms as clean as a newborn.
I swear to let matter stay in the world of matter, and a form in the world of forms.
I swear to reveal no secrets. Or my heart shall be taken by the vulture, my body consumed in flames, my soul trapped in the endless wheel of birth.
Fellow brothers, sisters, our quest for Gnosis had suffered 3 unprecedented crises. First was the discovery of irrational numbers, and then the creation of imaginary numbers. Last was the loss of the grand unification of different lineages. The truth was buried, and history was rewritten. But the emanation is not a crisis. Instead, it's our last salvation. The supreme existence has once again shown itself to us. The door to the everlasting transcendent world of forms has opened once again. As Numa pours down, things are rewound to the world of light. Everything in the world of matter breaks into pieces, for they are as delicate as a petal before it. We, who have the honor to witness the emanation of Numa, have the privilege to survive the turning of the Wheel of Birth. Because we know the truth. Our survival is destined. It is the beginning of a mission to bring the unseen truth into this world. Thank you. The next orator is 37, our smallest irregular prime, and the brightest star of Hermes.
The emanation in 1929 only lasted for 2 days. All methods to calculate the Numa emanation failed. We found no pattern in the occurrence of time reversal. All our efforts in the past 4 years have gone completely wasted. That's the end of my speech.
Regna sereno intenso ed infinito.
Shh. Who did that? Who broke the silence?
Sorry, Timekeeper. I just...
Get ready to run, Snetto. The Abraxases are coming.
Alright, just one thing. I will be home by 10 p.m. Hold your horses. I'm coming.
Shall I ask the enemy for their tactics? Finally, some interesting work.
I believe in you.
Shh! I hear something. Whose heart is beating so loud?
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Talking out calms people down. Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
Handle it gently.
My sword sharp.
Try for free. Try for free.
Leña sereno intenso ad infinito.
I hear something.
Take it easy.
Whose heart is beating so loud? Don't be so furious.
A little bit hot here.
Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
I believe in you.
We should listen to what people say.
Handle it gently.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully.
Try for free. Try for free. Bloody prom.
My sword sharp.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Stay low profile. I don't want to be shunted to some radical department. Can somebody tell me why I constantly get locked up ever since I've known Vertin? First locked up in a suitcase, then a Foundation cell, now this! Oh, what else could it be if Vertin weren't the jinx? Lads! I know what's going on! You got the wrong person! She is the most irrational number here! I'm knocked. What does it say here? Freedom will be granted once the proof is completed. That's to say, I have to prove myself not an irrational number to get out of here. Which is exactly what I've been trying to do, isn't it? Rat!
Captain, maybe you're in the wrong direction. This apple presumes that the followers on this island have a close connection with Pythagoreanism.
Pythagoras? That ancient Greek mathematician? The guy who said something about the opposite side of a right triangle? Isn't he the guy who lives in sometime BC?
Maths is only a part of the Pythagoreans' achievement, but from a more universal perspective, they are a mysterious group of scholars. Believing things are made up of numbers, venerating integer numbers, abstaining from beans, and the religious collective lifestyle, these are all pointing to Pythagoreanism. The earliest Pythagorean school perished because of the discovery of irrational numbers, which explains their odium of it. At that time, a deviant student named Hippasus discovered root 2, and the theories based on the ratio of integers they hold dear were upended. Hippasus himself was drowned in the sea. This apple assumes they see the integers as the standard of virtue, and people can increase the number they rank through study and self-improvement. Besides, they are convinced that a numerical code is hidden in everything and everyone. Whoever can solve the code can obtain the truth of the world.
All right, now I know what's going on. This pirate has had enough of this moral standard, which is obviously prudish, backward, and lacks humanitarian spirit. I'm going to tackle the root cause of this misfortune. I'm breaking out!
Why am I not surprised? The captain quickly gives the sufficient and prerequisite condition to prove herself an irrational number. This apple may be able to offer some help.
What's happening? An earthquake?
All Abraxases are flying in the same direction. Is this their habit, or...
Ah! The roof is about to collapse! So far, this place has made the London Juvenile Detention Centre a heaven on earth. Is there a piece of paper? Did one of the Abraxases drop this? Strange. The unsolvable puzzle. Is this a math problem? 0.4, 0.7, 1, 1.6, 2.8, 5.2, 10, and 19.6. 8 numbers in total are listed in this order.
There are 8 symbols below, respectively representing the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus. Maybe it is a hint that we should fill the symbols in the blank box after the numbers. That sign says to complete the proof. Does it mean to solve this puzzle?
Ha! How unsolvable can it be? Clearly, each of these 8 numbers should represent one planet. We can easily find the missing planet by trying them one by one. And our Mr. Apple here is the king of the Times crossword. Yes?
I think there is a difference between this and a crossword. In this Apple's humble opinion, the ratio of certain numbers should match this number sequence, such as the radius, volume, or rotation period.
Wouldn't the sun be absurdly large if these numbers stand for their sizes? Hey! The underground critters are back! Go away! Don't touch my notes! It's not your food!
Hold your horses. I'm coming.
Let me see who will be my poor teammates.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
That's done?
Your ending is fate.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
Be careful, young man.
Interessante!
Be careful, young man. Affirmative.
As expected.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Oh, I can't agree more.
Your ending is fate. Be faithful to the choice of fate.
Affirmative.
Slaughter party.
Everything has its cause and effect.
White? Or say...
Don't worry, you won't try soon! I'll give you the time to pray. As if possible.
Your ending is fate.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only
Ciao,
lasts a
amore!
second.
Realm turns into
The star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground. Be careful, young man.
Interessante! Interessante! Slaughter party.
Realm turns into
Go to hell! Prego! Easy, poor thing.
Oh, I can't agree more.
ending is fated.
Police's number. I'll carve it on your face.
Fine.
Stay low profile. I don't want to be shunted to some radical department.
Hold on, please, Captain. Seems like the critters are trying to tell us something. They are pointing at the sign of the sun.
Is that so? Even the critters on this island know math. The sun. What if the sun is just here to serve as a reference point? I read an IAU's report in the Times 2 years ago. You know, the International Astronomical Union. Earth's average distance to the sun is approximately 93 million miles. As for Mercury, the average distance is 36 million, and Venus 67 billion miles. Let's say if we take the distance between Earth and the Sun as one astronomical unit, then the distance between the Sun and Mercury would be approximately 0.4 units, and Venus 0.7 units. There you go. These numbers are the ratio of their average distance to the Sun to the Earth-Sun distance.
The average distance from Mars to the Sun is about 142 million miles. Jupiter about 484 million miles. Saturn 886 million miles, and Uranus 1.786 billion miles. By rough calculation, and if we round the results to one decimal place, Mars would be 1.6 unit, Jupiter 5.2 unit, Saturn 10 unit, and Uranus 19.6 unit. That's weird. All these numbers one can hardly remember have become so clear in my mind.
But if these numbers stand for the ratio of distance, what's the planet for 2.8? There's no planet between Mars and Jupiter.
If the Sun is the reference, we will have one planet missing here. Is it really a puzzle unsolvable?
Aha! Nothing is unsolvable. You are looking at the solution. There must be one planet out there, unknown to us as of yet, located between Mars and Jupiter. What now? What is this? A celestial body, which I have never seen before.
Captain, this apple has an impression on this. There is indeed a star between Mars and Jupiter. It is called the Ceres, discovered by Piazzi Giuseppe, an Italian priest in 1801.
Ceres? Did we just validate its existence? Is the universe truly arranged according to this sequence? Could this be the ultimate key of everything?
Regulus! Regulus! What are you doing? Good food poisoning after accidentally eating one of those critters?
Odd. My head hurts. What was that?
I'll make it short. Stanetta is in detention. They're planning to sentence her to death by giving her the poisoned wine.
They what?
As you can see, this school on the island lives in a box made by the truth. Even if they have a donut in their hands when they are hungry, they still see a topological space. Like the cute ring attached to an initiation toy. It's not food anyways. But if you give them a puzzle, they will enjoy it like the best Kaiserschmarrn. Oh, my apologies. I was not talking about the one you are holding. No. With all due respect, that thing in your hand is pretty old. The mold on it seems to come from the 18th century, judging from the smell. I'm sure you know it will make you sick if eaten. But we have to admit, it is not just ordinary mold. It reminds us of the story in which, once, a merchant's son looked up at the night sky and found the answer to the stars for us. The young man firmly believed that the movement of the stars and the sun follows certain laws, just like how the delicate gears in a watch work together. And his point was even proven correct by Zeus's grandfather. When another gentleman observed the sky through the reflecting telescope he took great pains to make, a celestial body was exactly there. What was it called? 19.6. The 8th number in the sequence, the 7th planet in the solar system, and the legendary God of the Sky. If the world was not created by God, are there any theories we can use to explain such a beautiful law? Yes, the one that says it never actually exists. Anyone can see the breach in this number sequence. That is the planet, which is supposed to be the 5th number in the sequence. I mean, how come we have never seen it before, if it does exist? Either God is wrong, or we've been blind all this time. What do you think? Oh, darling, I forgot that you are one of the boring people from the modern times. You need to understand that we are talking about a forgotten masterpiece from the 18th century. Back then, everyone still believed that the imaginary creatures living on the stars got to witness the birth of God's creations, and the everlasting temperature changes up there were set to punish the exiles. Oh, how romantic. It was a beautiful dream, but it was still ended, eventually, by another discovery. The 8th planet. Not the Ceres, nor the Uranus, but a new planet. People found it through more precise astronomical data and calculation, proving that the number sequence found by the merchant's son was only a myth. Now we are clear of what we've been talking about. It's an unsolvable puzzle. It makes no sense from the very beginning. We found the Ceres because it happened to be there. It is real, and no one can deny its existence. In other words, we can perfectly prove the rationality of mathematics because we invented it. It's been a good dream, I suppose. Now, imagine that you are walking alone in the darkest valley ever, trying to drag your fragile body upward as much as possible before it is worn out. Hoarse cries squeeze their way out of your mouth to ask for a response from the gods. Suddenly, an afflatus dawns on you. The next moment, a miracle happens. You are already at the top of the mountain, witnessing the rise of a huge celestial body from the skyline. Even if it's only in your imagination, you have just witnessed the dawn of the creation, and the shock is real. Even if it's only in your imagination, you have just witnessed the dawn of the creation, and the shock is real.
The vision of men and women has been blinded for too long. They succumb to the vulgar circumstances, and I will bring them back into the arms of life with dreams. No, this one is too small. What are the reflective bubbles for, you ask? For the newborn arts being ignored and underestimated. For the fact that people bustle past, not even willing to stop and appreciate them.
Welcome. Don't worry. There is no sign stating let no one ignorant of geometry or the irrational numbers enter here. A truly marvelous hypothesis. I hope the margin is wide enough to contain its demonstration. Congratulations! There are only a very limited number of them in the warehouse, and your luck is a good example of probability. Well, or that of proof by exhaustion. An infinite plate of food that is always near your seat. I would not refuse it if you asked me. I admire the insightfulness of Sharpadantes. They are able to identify people's types of numbers and demonstrate their attitude with their teeth. $37. Look! Certainly. One, two, three. Oh. Oh. Fine. So, does all this have any symbolic meaning? But sorry. That's all right.
37. I just think... But... But... Certainly. But... Certainly. But... Yeah. Ah.
You're back. Of course you are. Because this place is the origin. You're back. Of course you are. Because this place is the origin. You saw on the wanted list.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
I'm here for a worn tooth. Dental checkup.
My sword sharp.
Whose heart is beating so loud? Shh! I hear something.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Don't be so furious. Radio waves are everywhere. Foolish! Malapert! We should listen to what people say. Always hide in careless words. Listen carefully. This shall be my only act.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
No worries.
Let the show begin. Thy ending is destined.
Each moment, now night.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Illusion is enough. Annoying bugs.
Peaceful moments.
My sword sharp.
I hear something.
Lenia sereno intenso ad infinito.
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
It's all right. I believe in you.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Oh? Enough!
It's all right. sharp.
No worries.
Let the show
I believe in you.
begin.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Premia sereno intenso ad infinito.
What? I can't make the call? This shall be my only act.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
Shh. I hear something.
It will all be fine.
Thy ending is destined.
Each moment, now night.
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
The scent of mint around.
I believe in you.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
My sword sharp.
Let the show begin.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Radio waves are everywhere.
Sempre caro mi fu quest'ermo cole.
Ha! Hey, I'm the support staff.
We need some peaceful moments.
Shh. I hear something.
No worries.
We should listen to what people say.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
The vision of men and women has been blinded for too long. They succumb to the vulgar circumstances, and I will bring them back into the arms of life with dreams. No, this one is too small. What are the reflective bubbles for, you ask? For the newborn arts being ignored and underestimated. For the fact that people bustle past, not even willing to stop and appreciate them. In the sky with diamonds, on the grass in green garments, I would lie in the grass, among the dew, listening to the kids running around and playing. Some of the people would be singing, some playing guitar. What are the reflective bubbles for, you ask? For the newborn arts being ignored and underestimated. For the fact that people bustle past, not even willing to stop and appreciate them.
You're back. Of course you are. Because this place is the origin. The next quadrant